Hey ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel. As always, it is Nick here, back with your daily crypto content, and today we're going to be talking about Ripple XRP and also HBAR. I know that I did a video on both of them yesterday, but today we have some interesting price action to actually involve both of them. So with that being said, let's jump in and let's really talk about both of these assets right now, as they are performing very well opposed to Bitcoin overall. So currently right now, the XRP corridors are ramping up, almost 2 million traded in the past minute. $1.20. I told you guys on Twitter, we can go over here, that I said, XRP breaks 110 and 130 will be breached faster than people think. We will be above and beyond $2 very soon. And I said it, and this is exactly what happened back in April as well. Even if we go over to XRP's chart currently, right? So I said, right, we were consolidating for 82 days, we were bound for a breakout, and we got that breakout, and it's following the exact pattern, or I should say almost the exact pattern of April, right? And this is that breaking point here, but I think that technically this is our fourth bar, which would be this one. So the next one is going to be even more massive. So technically speaking, if we get the bars graph over here, right, and we draw a bars graph from this fourth candle here, or this fourth candle, sorry, and we do something like this, we could kind of say that the next bar that we have on XRP is going to be something like this, where we finally breach that $2 pattern up here. So, in my opinion, I think that by the end of the week, not this week, but next week, we could be seeing a $2 plus XRP if Bitcoin can hold stable. But the good thing about Bitcoin is, as predicted in my video from yesterday, we broke the 100-day MA at 45%. We are actually below 45%. We are about to test a major support zone, if you guys do see here, at about roughly 44.55%. I am looking for that line to be broken. I have an X down here where I want this line to be broken as well, to finally get down to that 41.23%. That is what I'm looking for. That is what I'm watching for as well. Currently, right now, the crypto fear and greed index is showing extreme greed. This updates in 8 hours. I don't know. I mean, there's still a lot of price action to really kind of involve in the market, but we are sitting stable on Bitcoin for the most part on a solid support zone at around 47K. It's actually about like 46.8K, but nonetheless, we are still sitting above 47K, looking strong, looking good. We're kind of printing the same pattern back from February. It's similar to XRP from April, right? So a lot of these altcoins, a lot of the market right now is doing incredible things. If we actually refresh this, we could see that even Ethereum is printing incredible candles. $32 or $3,200, almost $3,300 yesterday. It was at $3,300. Now, in terms of Bitcoin, I know that Bitcoin on Binance always shows a little bit higher price. So like currently it's showing 47.5K. But if we come over to Coinbase, we are actually below 47K, but we are sitting on solid support, like I said. So hopefully we could hold this line, not dip too much farther. It would basically be the same pattern that we're putting over here, where this is pretty much our fifth candle. And if we look at the fifth candle here, this is pretty much that fifth candle, and we were pretty much ranging on that support zone before we ended up breaking above it and going even higher to test 50K plus. So that's what I want to see from Bitcoin currently, is just a retest of 50K, a break above it, possibly even holding above it, and eventually getting up to 52K plus. So that would be the overall game plan for Bitcoin at the moment. Dominance is looking good, HBAR is looking good, and XRP is looking good. For an example, let's look at HBAR, right? So I know this has been one of those assets that a lot of people have been complaining about. The price action sucks. It hasn't been moving too much. Again, a lot of people kind of forget the fact that we are investing. We are not just, throwing money in to make money by Friday. Like, we are not going to get rich overnight in crypto. It just does not work like that. It's not a get-rich-quick scheme or anything like that. These are solid, sound projects that we are investing in that have true utility factors. And again, even when we talk about HBAR, We are marching into Q4 of 2021. Sharding is going to be implemented. Once that is in place, guess what happens? Transactions per second ramp up to nearly unlimited transactions per second. At that point, scalability is going to be beyond what anybody could even possibly think about in terms of HBAR. And with more transactions comes more overall profit points, because that's where value gets unlocked. That's where we start to move significantly. But also, HBAR has been showing strength above the 200-day MA for the first time in a very long time. So we are holding very strong. We almost hit 25 cents overall today, and I told you guys that our next pinpoint after we hold above 23 cents would be this resistance zone here. And guess where that zone is? That's at nearly 26 cents, and we nearly hit it today. So 26 cents is my next target. And if you look back here, back in April, again, April is like the key pinpoint for a lot of these alts to truly know where we're going to be going, because April was the month before the major switch on Bitcoin. So ultimately, with these prices back in April, this is where we would basically get back into the overall price point zone. Again, even in this rectangle, we are still back in the price point zone of pre-drop factors. So HBAR is still showing significant strength. I'm not too concerned at all on the price action at all. And for anybody who is wondering, are we still looking for those $3 to $6 price points and also possibly $10? Yes, nothing has changed with that factor. Again, XRP should be a clear sign that, hey, it doesn't matter where we are, it doesn't matter how slow the process is. When it actually breaks out, it breaks out very fast. For an example, so far right now, XRP has made significant moves from its bottom back here in June. If you invest it in June, and if you're looking at the prices currently, you are up a significant 151%, nearly 73 cents. That is absolutely crazy to think about. You are up 73 cents on each one of your investments on XRP. So one coin, you're up almost $1, which is absolutely crazy to think about. So there's still a lot of profit to be made in this game. I know a lot of people are getting excited right now. Me personally, this is only the beginning. So I would possibly try to separate your emotions right now. Obviously, it's great to see price action like this. It's it is exciting ultimately, but for me personally, there's no reason to get excited right now. That's going to be happening in the coming weeks into months. We are only in August, and look at the price action right now. So this is going to be a clear tell sign. If we could break above on Bitcoin 52K, I'm just saying it's game over for the bears. Like, they still could possibly manipulate the price on Bitcoin. We could still have that drop that I was, saying for a while now. Just to give you guys an insight, it wouldn't be that crazy of a drop point at all. We'd most likely just test a low. It'd basically be about a 12% drop down to 41K. It's not guaranteed. Like I said, we could even test the 100-day MA down here at 38K. I've said it multiple times that wouldn't be too crazy of a thing to happen. But I believe that we most likely will hold this line here. If we don't hold this line, then we could see things sort of play out a little bit differently. If we do the same thing from the 9th all the way to about the 12th, it wouldn't look anything too crazy. It would honestly be about the same thing that we're seeing right now. It would honestly be something like this. Where we pretty much play down to this support zone at about 44.8K. We pretty much drop below the 200-day MA. This is where a lot of people kind of get worried, but there's nothing really to worry about because it's such a small, significant drop. And then we finally break out of 49K, and then we pretty much range to go to 42K, or 52K, I mean. Similar to back here, where we basically broke below key lines and stuff. So me personally, I'm still looking for 52K on Bitcoin overall. Nothing has changed with that. I'm still very bullish, as you guys have known. I've been bullish even since the drop on Bitcoin. I've been buying the dip. I've been throwing fiat into this like it's my last resort. So ultimately, I'm still very bullish on crypto, still very bullish on HBAR. The price action has been showing significant signs of a breakout happening on HBAR as well. We most likely will see that. occur very soon. Again, it's kind of the same exact thing that we've seen back here, where we ride out a little bit of support until we see that major breaking point. Obviously, this looks like it's just an upward path, but honestly, this was just sideways trading. Like, there wasn't much, price action here. Like, it was exciting, yeah, but even if we look back here, right, it's just been sidewards trading until we get that major breakout. And that's what we're seeing on a lot of altcoins right now. That's what we're seeing on XRP, on HBAR, on ADA. There's so many assets right now that are doing incredible opposed to Bitcoin and even Ethereum. A lot of people argue that we are seeing a decoupling event. I don't know if it's exactly a decoupling event. I still think it's just because Bitcoin is, still low in terms of dominance. I know that 44 or 45% is not that low, but it is significantly lower than what we have been seeing up at that almost 50% mark. So still very bullish on all of crypto. ADA up 11%, XRP up 20%, almost 21%. And look at that, 51% on the 7-day span. That is absolutely massive. ADA up 51.36%. Dogecoin's even up 22% on the 7-day. A lot of assets are doing incredible overall. We are seeing a lot of green throughout the market. Even Stellar XLM is up 22%. VeChain 28%. A lot of assets are doing massive runs right now opposed to Bitcoin. Bitcoin is honestly getting outperformed by a lot of these assets as well, and that's what we'd like to see. HBAR is not doing significant moves. It's only up 10%. It's only up 9%. So anybody getting excited on any price action with HBAR just currently, don't worry. We are going to see a lot more moves this bull run. This is only the beginning, guys. So with that being said, stay patient, stay calm, but things are happening very quick. Things are going to be moving very quick as well once we do see the true decoupling of alts opposed to Bitcoin, which I know a lot of people are going to argue the fact that HBAR and also XRP has significantly decoupled, but I just don't think it is quite the factor just yet. So with that being said, I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. If you guys did, definitely leave a like, subscribe, turn notifications on. If you guys want more free content, you guys are more than welcome to follow me on Twitter and join the free Discord down in the description below. Hope that you all have a beautiful day or a beautiful night wherever you guys are in this beautiful world. This has been Nick. Peace out, guys.